York Regional Police investigation, which sources confirmed to CP24 has led to the arrest of at least 7 Toronto police officers.
CP24's Beatrice Vaisman joins us live from YRP headquarters with more on this developing story. And when it broke yesterday, Beatrice, you and Courtney certainly busy. This comes as a shocker to many people.
Yeah, it's a shocker to the community at large, Nick and Jen. I mean, certainly people are going to be appalled when they hear about the details of Project South. This is a lengthy investigation, as described by York Regional Police. It involves organized crime and corruption. And so last night, Courtney Hales and I were hard at work trying to confirm and corroborate all of the details and information so that we can get the most accurate information to our viewers. And through that process, we learned that 7 Toronto police officers have now been charged as part of Project South. 4 of them have now been suspended without pay. I'm told these are officers from 12 Division, from 11 Division, and one of them from the Guns and Gangs Organized Crime Enforcement Unit. Nick and Jen, I'm also, we've got 2 names to share with our viewers now. One of them is Tim Barnhart, an officer from 12 Division, and another officer named Rob Black. We'll be learning the names of the other officers involved in this investigation coming up at 10 o'clock. Here at York Regional Police Headquarters. The allegations, though, are just jaw-dropping. It really sounds like a movie. There are reports here, Nick and Jen, of drug trafficking, reports of providing police officers addresses to hitmen, conspiracy to commit murder. These are the type of conversations and charges we'll be hearing about here at York Regional Police Headquarters at 10 o'clock when we hear from York's Police Chief, Jim McSween. We'll hear from York's Deputy Police Chief, along with Toronto's Police Chief, Myron Demkiw, as well. And you can imagine the questions that there will be for Chief Demkiw about how something like this could happen. What kind of culture was created to have 7 police officers allegedly involved in these incredibly serious offenses. And one of my police contacts who I talked to last night says these are some of the most serious charges and allegations against Toronto police officers in the service's history. When I spoke to the head of the Toronto Police Association, a statement was provided to us essentially confirming that these charges exist. And so here's a bit of what we heard from the Toronto Police Association. It is aware of several of its members who were arrested. As professional labor organization, we will ensure our members receive due process and wellness support as required. We have no further comment regarding this investigation or the members involved. We would like to state that we proudly represent over 8,500 uniformed and civilian members of the Toronto Police Service, whose dedication to public safety and commitment to the values of our organizations should not be disputed or questioned in the face of these allegations. And I can tell you, Nick and Jen, yesterday, and certainly today, this was the talk of the town amongst police officers in various organizations and services across the GTHA. I had conversations with Toronto police officers, York, out in Halton, Peel, and all the way out towards Niagara region. They were talking about this. They were aware of what happened. And a lot of these officers are incredibly angry. I've gotten a few text messages this morning, Nick and Jen, from officers saying, this is a horrible day for good police officers. The vast majority of these officers, I'm told via text, we sign up to do this job to help people, and to have something like this happen, it simply erodes public trust. And if I may, I've just been texting with one of my police contacts who shared with me some sentiments, and I thought it was incredibly powerful. This person says, good police officers feel a deep sense of betrayal and sadness when a colleague is arrested for criminal behavior. Even though the actions are not theirs, the weight feels personal. They wear the same uniform, swore the same oath, and know that trust once broken rarely breaks in isolation. So that's just a sense as to how people who don this uniform, a police uniform, day in and day out, are feeling this morning, now waking up to this news, knowing that at 10 o'clock they'll be hearing about Project South and the incredibly serious allegations made and the charges made against at least these 7 police officers, Nick and Jen, who are going to be facing some pretty serious criminal charges here.
Yeah, some apparent bad apples and bad behavior. And yeah, that sense of betrayal, very much understood. Beatrice Vaisman, live outside York Region Police Headquarters. That news conference getting underway in a couple of hours.